Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm
Well,
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides.
this is probably like the most talked about clip going on right now. This lady done got 2-piece in the face.
What for? What?
Oh, for being a rage baiter.
Oh,
For being a rage baiter.
what's up, y'all? It's your favorite YouTube couple back at it once again. Top 5, top 10. Yeah, we ain't rage baiting.
No, we're not rage
We're not
baiting.
doing that.
I was gonna say consequences have actions because
Consequences have actions, Pip.
man, look,
Some people just know who to play with most of the time.
I agree.
And then
I agree.
They either forget for a split second, and then it just like, you know, the turns get tabled, or, you know, they be dancing on the fine line and they just step over that bit real briefly.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, don't do this, bro. This is just dumb. I feel like the whole political thing should, like, y'all need to give it a rest. Y'all need to hang it up. Shouldn't you be happy right now? Like, people with these type of stances, aren't you like happy with the way that things are going? Like, I don't understand why you still feel the need to poke and pry. So with all that in mind, yeah, people are pretty freaking angry right now. And look where you're at. You're in like the most liberal spaces in the country.
With your handmade outfit on.
No, for real. I don't know
trying to
what
make
you.
a little...
$40.
And then her husband be aggravating me because it's like he aggravates me the same way like the whole Cubans for Trump and the whole all that down here be bothering me, because it's like, bro, y'all be picking and choosing and cherry picking
the subject matter.
Yeah, but you like to use certain dog whistles and like trigger words and stuff to try to get people what is it called, caught up. And that's why I like how you said earlier where it's like she knows who to try. Because when I was listening to this earlier, I was like, girl, all your little aha got yous really don't make sense. Like, you're trying to twist people words to be like, because the whole reason she got punched is because she called the lady a baby kid. Like, she was like, you think that foster kids should get murdered? And she's like, well, no, I just think I'm pretty sure some of them would rather be dead than being touched on, being beaten, not feeling connected to their family. Like, that kid probably, the mama didn't even want to bring that kid into the world. Oh, so you think that foster children should be murdered? And it's like, bruh, okay, Mink, you don't want to listen?
So I don't condone that.
Yo.
You know, because they're bro, easy rebuttal could have really cleared all of this out.
I would have been like, oh, okay, how many kids have you fostered? Like, hands Mike, how many kids have you? But it's funny, thank you for bringing that up too, because like, location is everything. I think the reason why me and you already are like know what to say or the response to this is because of where we live.
That's fair.
You are in New York. New Yorkers are not used to being confronted like this with these type of right opinions and right statements.
I can see that.
Like, the way here, we can go to the Publix and some random gonna walk up to us, hey brother, how you feeling about that thing, brother? You be like, oh my god, why is this freaking dude talking to me? That would never happen to you in New York. That would never happen, bro.
Maybe that's why she still feels the need to kind of press on with that same. I mean, there's not anything wrong with having your own opinions within itself, but you mentioned everything's pretty much going how they would want it to go. So what you're doing right now is low-key punching down on motherfuckers too. That's another way to get your wig pushed back for no damn reason. Because this was a very irrational response.
It was.
when you punch down, bro.
Oh my God.
That's what happens sometimes, bro.
People be feeling put in the corner, bro. They're like, you know what? You want to go viral? You want to go viral? Let's go viral. Mink. Like, what?
What you just witnessed was just a deeper aha got you.
Yeah. It was like, you know what? You can't beat my ass, though. Mink.
But you know, in Florida, that right there could have turned into a bad situation.
Oh, no, yeah.
too.
That could have been a gunfight right there.
But also, it could have been a case because it's like, bro, yo, just because you got slapped, is your life really in danger just because you got slapped on camera? Or
Nah,
was your
I've been
ego
seeing
damaged?
it. I've been seeing another narrative where people are like, words are weapons and shit. And I'm like, bruh, nah, she's
She's out of pocket, bro. If you think she's not out of pocket, you're wilding, bro. And you
Bruh,
probably the type of
honestly-
nigga that I'd have to bail out if
honestly,
I was your
bruh,
friend for
I
that
can't
10%.
hold, like, you remember the guy that like went like this and then did the kick
Yeah.
and like kicked the
Kick
bruh,
the
I thought
phone
that
out
shit
that
was
lady's
funny
head.
too. And that is
Yeah.
technically assault. You can go to
They've
bruh.
done it, yeah, they're gonna get you. But some shit, I ain't even gonna lie, it's just worth catching a case over.
Bruh,
dog.
apparently they got her.
Niggas is about to make a GoFundMe for her. You know that, right?
She already made one.
Yeah, exactly, bro. She's gonna.
Look, hold on.
She need to just
They done arrested her.
make a boxing TikTok or some shit. Just be punching the bag all day for donations.
Yeah, they done
Damn.
arrested her, boy. That's crazy. They done arrested Brianna on Thursday.
Brianna,
No.
you're 30, baby. You're too old for this shit. You can't be doing that.
Damn, friend.
You can't be doing that, bro. Oh man.
Here's the video, y'all. Damn, mouse, you tripping. So it started off friendly. She was like, do you want to be in my YouTube video? Sure.
From saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot.
Oh, hold on. I can't show y'all the goods yet. Hold on.
You gotta ease it in,
Thank you.
dog.
Such a good vibe. Of course. Well, awesome. So we're asking people's opinion today on Planned Parenthood.
That's another thing. She's going to say it, but it really kills me. She just keeps being like, you liked my outfit before all this, and now you don't fuck with me.
Because before
Girl,
it was giving tropical vibes, and then it kind of just be like, nah, you're liberal looking.
How about
handsmaid
how
right
about
now,
I can
baby.
think that you look good and still not like you? Like, why can't two of those things coexist?
Sometimes when people open up their mouth, Naja, they start looking different. She started looking
That's
like
what
a
I'm
fucking
saying,
punching
bruh.
bag.
There you go.
Like a big old.
Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what they provide?
Yes. Abortions.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Safe abortions.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know any other services that they provide?
I know like to teens, if you're under 18, you could get like birth control, condoms, counseling. They offer.
This bitch said this is what a second trimester abortion looks like. Is you cool?
A lot of, beneficial things that the youth really should use right now.
Okay. So you have a pretty positive view of Planned Parenthood.
I mean, majority, I don't know, is this like a yes or no? Am I
It's
wrong?
your opinion.
But yeah, that is definitely my opinion. I feel like, especially as teens, people get caught up in things that they really don't want to commit to for their entire lives. So if, you get caught up with the wrong guy, you think you're in love, and then, whoop, now you stuck. Not stuck, but you're stuck with a baby for the rest of it, this time, literally the rest of their lives and your life, if you're that kind of mother, because some women just don't have it in them and they abandon them and abuse them and all kind of shit. And it's like, girl, just get rid of it if you know you're going to do that.
Get rid of them. Why not just give them to another family that's good?
No, but exactly even that, and that's another option that Planned Parenthood offers. So it's like, if you know that you are not the being who can provide for this child, then there are alternative options out there for you. So I definitely understand why people do abort children. Don't have babies that you don't want. Don't have babies that men are telling you in front of your face that they do not want. I wish them would stop doing that. Like it's like a plan to.
Why don't they just stop having sex with people they don't want to have a child with?
That too. To me, it's always pro-choice, your body, your life. Because
See, it seems like y'all are on the same page about a lot of shit, and this is another reason why I don't like the antagonistic interview-esque type
So
of dude.
I'm just gonna interject real quick. She hasn't said anything yet. Right now this is
She's
an
kinda
interview.
leading it. You're right.
Right now this is an interview. She's just asking questions and she's letting her talk. What she's doing, in my opinion, because I've seen this video, is she is picking her brain to see all of the stances she already has, and she's gonna zone in. It doesn't surprise me. She was like, well, there's other options like adoption and blah, blah, blah. Like, she already is like,
But every time
going
she
in that
has a contrarian response, i.e. oh, well, they could just stop fucking people that they don't want to have babies with. Like, you're being cheeky. But old girl's like, no, I agree.
You know why? And she does this multiple times. So sorry if I'm like, I butt in a lot.
Now you're good.
That is called being pro-choice. It's funny. She agrees with a lot of pro-choice sentiments and she doesn't even realize it. Right. It's like, girl, what you're saying is to have the ability to choose, but you're not getting that you saying it. Bruh.
Nah, I mean, she's posting graphs of babies getting annihilated.
Right, that's crazy.
She's a little off.
Yeah, well, do you know that Planned Parenthood gets nearly $700 million of our taxpayer money every year?
$700 million? I mean, honestly, I can't go against Planned Parenthood. I just can't. $700 million for how many single mothers?
Of our money. But they're not giving...
Bro, do you know how... Let me shut up.
That's actually kind of like a drop in the bucket.
That's
like
what I'm saying,
funding.
bro. Do you know how much freaking money the police be getting?
Nigga, do you know how much one Tomahawk cruise missile costs?
Like, what?
Like, let's get into it. Do you know that there's a bomber called the B-2 stealth bomber? Have you ever heard of it? It's one plane. B-2 stealth bomber cost. That shit is $2 billion a piece. $2 billion for one airplane to drop bombs on niggas. And you mean, like, what are you really saying, bro? Like, come on, dog. I get it, but
it to single mothers, though.
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna just, single out where it is that our tax dollars go, then the police, respectfully.
So it's really interesting because since 2010, prenatal care has been down for 80% since 2010 at Planned Parenthood. Adoption referrals. So this is why this is research straight from their yearly report of 2022 to 2023, I believe it is. And so they're a 501c3. They have to tell us what they do every single year. So this is straight.
Which should be any union corporation. If we are paying tax dollars towards you.
That's what I'm saying. That's for Naja and Daniel have to report at the end of the year all the stuff we got to do. Oh, and another thing people keep saying, this is not a journalist. She's not a she's a YouTuber. Like, she's not a journalist. Watch me on YouTube. She's Catholic, a wife, and an activist.
And a punching bag.
She is not.
She's somebody that be up in people's face antagonizing them.
Right. She's a Facebook
I need to know
auntie.
that you are doing the job and doing it correctly.
Right. But let me continue to tell you. So the STI testing and treatment down 15% since 2019. Client numbers down overall 34% since 2006.
Nobody has insurance. I don't have insurance.
Donors down 21%. Contraceptives down 44%. Breast screenings, manual breast exams down over 80%. And you mentioned adoption. They commit 228 abortions for every one adoption referral. So why are they getting so much?
What the fuck, bitch? Okay, so that is the fault of the grown adults not adopting children. All of y'all pro-life people are not adopting enough children. That goes back on y'all again. Bruh.
Yeah, she's just basically
much more money
saying
at all
that, like, if they're getting all of this money, they should be trying to find more adoption referrals and abortions. Another thing to take into consideration is Earth to bitch. It's the person's choice. It's up to them to decide what they're going to do with their body and what's in their body. So by that same logic, wouldn't that number be skewed by the individuals put in that situation making that choice?
Right. And so let's play their game. Let's say they get what they want and abortion becomes completely illegal in every circumstance, like, period, right?
Except for the rich niggas, that's still gonna go.
Okay, but let's play the game that it's everybody, any circumstance, you can't get it, right? The kids' rates goes up. It's still not going to make pro-life people adopt, period. Like, so that comparison makes no sense. Because if there are already tons of kids now and y'all aren't doing it, why make more kids that y'all aren't going to do it to?
Their services are going down.
The services are going down because people are afraid. Women
What are they afraid of?
Women don't know. They don't know what they're exposing their bodies to. A lot of people, especially behind abortion, there's a stigma.
But their abortions are going up. So they used to have this slogan where they said safe, legal, and rare. That's what we want. Safe, legal, and rare abortions, until it was exposed that a lot of these facilities were requiring abortion quotas. So the more abortions each facility did, the
That's cap. That's from a Crunchy forum or some shit. They do not have abortion quotas. Like, what the fuck?
more like praise that they would get awards. And so it's really interesting. That doesn't really make it seem like they want safe, legal, and rare abortion.
They get awards. Have you ever heard of the Planned Parenthood Awards?
I've never heard of it personally.
I ain't never get no invite.
How many people can you think, or are you going to assume, will literally abandon their children with no repercussions from the state?
No, it's called safe haven baby boxes. We're at a fire station or hospital. You can leave your baby and the mother doesn't have to do anything with it. But that's better than killing her baby through abortion, right?
No, ma'am.
It's not better to give your baby up to a family who wants
I mean, a
them
simple
instead of
Google
killing.
search said that they do not have quotas for providing healthcare services.
Yeah,
Their
I
mission is to
figured.
provide comprehensive, affordable healthcare and education to as many people as possible. And that's another thing this lady hasn't brought up, is the fact that, like, a lot of the affected people by this are from a certain demographic and socioeconomic status, typically,
Right.
bro. And the opposite of people not knowing what the fuck is going on is a life of poverty a lot of the time, because people aren't informed enough to get their shit in order to fucking avoid that type of shit.
Right.
Or, you know, have safe sex, because not everybody wants to have a baby with the first person that they're fucking. A lot of people just don't know better than to not fucking, you know, raw
Right.
dog some shit. So
Oh, and that baby box example, same situation. When you put the baby in the box, that place, now they're not raised by the fire station. They're not raised by the church. Like, they
stork doesn't
go
come back and get
into the
nigga.
system, and now they're going to be chosen by the adults that are willing to adopt those kids. And that is not pro-life people. They're just not doing it, bro. Because if they did, we would know. We would all know. Y'all, because every freaking time somebody is this passionate, how many kids have you adopted? How many kids are you fostering? It's always zero.
Another Google search, I Googled, does the U.S. have enough foster homes? And you know what the answer is? No. The number of foster homes in the U.S. is not enough. The number of licensed foster homes has been declining, and there are more children in foster care than available homes. This shortage creates challenges for placing children in stable, nurturing environments.
Mm-hmm.
So you with all of this, I don't want to just straight shit on it, because I don't, want to run around here, oh yeah, kill the babies, because that's what they fucking think everybody be
and
on,
that's the problem, is people don't understand what pro-choice is. I believe you have the choice to believe whatever you want. You have the choice to do whatever you want. Where they fuck up is being like, nope, you got to do this.
It said Texas
You
and
gotta do-
Washington
like, what the
even
fuck?
have reported cases of children sleeping in welfare agency offices.
Yep, I've heard about that too. Yep.
I really hope this lady that got punched in the face has adopted a child while she's over here trying to gaslight people into thinking.
No, ma'am. I've seen so many stories and countless, literally, like countless stories.
What happens in an abortion?
They literally suck the life out of you. They're gonna take the whole baby out, and as they should, because I shouldn't be a taxpayer paying child support and food stamps and WIC for
You
women
should be a
who never
taxpayer
wanted the
paying
baby.
for abortions?
Exactly, but as for a woman who didn't want the baby in the first place,
That's
that doesn't
also
make sense
not
to me.
how
Don't
most
ever sit
abortions
here.
happen, bro. There's a lot of propaganda in her.
Yeah, no,
her
that shit
little
is not the
rhetoric,
50s
dog.
anymore.
Earth to nigga. That is usually not the case. What the fuck?
And lock yourself
It's
down
not
with a
even
man who
legal
already
in a
told
lot
you
of
he doesn't
places.
want to be with you. He doesn't
I
want
agree
to
with
follow.
you.
I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand.
You don't get to kill the
But what I'm
baby just
saying
because
is
their dad didn't
that
want
you
them.
can.
Should we kill the kids in foster care? And
Why not?
that are-
You shouldn't be able to kill the baby just because the dad doesn't want them. What type of life do you think? And then what? You have the baby and then you get mad because the dad doesn't help, and now you are in poverty, like you said. Now you can't finish your education. You can't do what you need to.
Or
Yeah,
you can,
bruh.
and you gotta make the fucking wildest
It doesn't matter. You still have to
sacrifices.
make sacrifices anyway. That's
Oh,
why
you
it's
gotta
like,
make
nah,
some
bruh. If
fucking-
you know you're not going to have the help and that kid's not going to have a good quality of life, why bring him into this world? Like, what the fuck? And then, big elephant in the room, it's not even a kid. all of these late term abortion shit that people keep trying to do, bro, that shit is not real. No doctor would ever. Like, that is some, like, dark shit.
Why not? If that's the case,
We should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted.
who's gonna take care of them? I need to know the percentage of people who take children from foster care and abuse them and molest them, who make them like personal slaves.
We should just kill them.
Statistics before you come to me talking about pro-life.
We should kill the victims of.
I would say to her in rebuttal to that, why don't you go around and ask some foster kids how many of them wish that they could be dead in the middle of the night when they're in certain foster homes? Ask them. Like,
Or-
bitch, you're playing.
Why don't you go to the foster care agencies and make like a docu-style
And get a
video
job. How about that?
Or
Get
bitch,
a
clock in.
Go
and
for real,
fuck it,
clock in, bro.
and go help them out
Go and
because
help.
they're understaffed. How about that? Is that too much to
Molestation.
ask since you care so much?
What does this have to do with molestation?
You just mentioned people molesting children. We should kill the kids in foster care is what you said.
What I'm saying is in general, overall. If I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice to.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
That's not even logical. You
It is.
dumb as-
It is.
Who are you, Nancy?
I sound dumb.
You
I sound dumb
do.
as. Okay.
It does, because even as teens, people explore. And it's like, as funny as you want to be, people should still have the choice.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that
you
your point
did.
of view it's very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a.
I'm gonna
Bruh.
hold you though, Naja. What you gonna steal off, nigga?
Bruh.
She attacked my wife.
That's your wife, bro? Wait. No, on some real shit. You need
Yeah,
to go get
and
your
get
bitch,
her, bro.
nigga.
What the fuck?
She over here on the ground leaking.
Bruh. Everybody's
mad
like,
it
what?
took-
What happened?
She got knocked the fuck out.
No, I'm saying they looking like, ooh.
She just punched me in the face. We were just doing a street interview with my camera, and everything was fine for over 20 minutes or however long we were filming, and then she just punched me in the face.
Bruh.
Now that is the face of an ass whooper right there, bro. She is the poster child for an ass whooping in 2025 now.
And my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
I think that you
Hold
did.
on, I can't see baby get whacked again. That shit was
Wow.
crucial.
Left battered.
Wow.
Simply for asking questions and being an advocate for the.
Yeah, no,
That's
that
not
bit was
what
being an
happened.
agitator.
That's not what happened, dog. And she got hit with that one hitter quitter for real.
One
for
Punch
real.
Man.
Here to talk about what led to the attack and how she's doing now is the woman
Bruh.
who always
that same
stands up for
funky
her
ass wig on.
beliefs, only
With that
to be
same
attacked
trad
for
wife
it.
dress.
That's what the left does, folks, because they hate it. Well, reading the New York Post and that woman asking her a question. That
Not you smiling. Girl, this is not funny. Like, you really think you ate. Like, what the hell?
Abortion is violence, therefore it creates violence.
This is a Boondocks episode, bruh. What?
No, this shit is Law and Order. This shit is the first 48. Bitch, you got smoked.
Oh my
Bitch, you need to go get your
God.
get back. I don't know what the fuck
No,
you over here
for
talking about because that
real,
shit didn't have
bruh.
nothing to do with no fetuses or nothing. That's what happens when you put words in people's mouth and try to like really make them the laughing stock because that's what you wanted to do.
Yep.
That's what you do.
And
Clearly,
bruised.
that's your MO,
Did you see it
bro. You
coming?
thought
Has
you
a
was
separate-
just gonna get over again, and that bitch said, "I could see the future.
She's like, oh, you want to go viral? Let's go.
There's an ass whooping in your future, nigga.
Talking about, she said she was from the Bronx. Well,
Know
She
that she
just
dirty.
was totally normal, had good vibes when she first came up, and then boom, right in the face.
you clearly must have hit a nerve. I was a reporter for 15 years.
So many people have, and it's a shame. You know, she has a deep-rooted hatred for a different opinion. She has a lot of pain inside of her, I believe, and honestly, what we can
No,
just do
bitch,
is
you
pray
got a
for
lot
her
of
and
pain
hope for
in-
no,
Inside
for
of
real.
you.
And then again, what y'all airheads fail to realize, even when it comes out your mouth, she doesn't like when people have a difference in opinion. A difference in opinion is a choice. Like, what is not clicking in between these ears? Like, girl, shut.
You hit my wife.
And then I was looking, no, speaking of his ass, because then I was looking at her old content, and this is just like what she does, like just being an agitator. Like,
I just want to know, does he beat your ass, bitch? Because he was running up on that bitch like he was about to swing on her. That's why I was like, bro, are you about to square her up? Like, what's about to happen right now? Because you need to be checking on your bitch, nigga. She got cold cloth.
No, for real.
In front of everybody.
Bro. Why is that even on the news? Like, what are you doing, bro?
That's crazy, bro.
I march for women born and unborn.
I take it back. I don't even think that's a wig, bro. This bitch just like looking like George Washington.
Oh, you said that? No, I know that's not a wig.
God damn.
I know
really
that's
trying to
not
sell
a wig.
it.
This her and the husband.
Oh, man, dude.
Oh my gosh, he ain't shit though. I agree. He shouldn't have ran. Like, bro, you need to stand by your girl. We got Trump.
I just want to
in
know
here.
what the fuck you wanted to do.
She's a MAGA influencer. Okay. Not surprised.
Well,
here, let's look at some of her. I'm gonna log in and look at some of these man on the street videos, I guess.
Yeah, see what got her ass whooped for real.
Yeah, let's see the other. Oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah, you gonna have to edit that out, Daniel. You gonna have to edit that out. Edit that out. My God.
10 times. Hit my line, fuck it, you can call me 10 times. Baby too fine, she'll be mine in due time. Or the French wine when she tryna unwind. Thought the same thought, probably got the same sign. Hit my line, fuck it, you can call me 10 times. Good price,